The nights on Lyrian 12 were silent except for the hum of life support and the occasional whimper from a child's nightmare. Ileana had learned to sleep lightly, always ready to comfort whoever needed her. Tonight it was Kess, the Velari boy with crystalline skin that glowed faintly in the dark. She found him curled in his sleep pod, trembling. "The falling dream again," she whispered, stroking his fragile shoulder. He nodded, his 3 eyes blinking tears that refracted into rainbow droplets. "You're safe here, I've got you." She held him until his glow steadied, until his breathing matched the station's rhythm. This was her purpose, these moments when fear dissolved into trust. For 6 cycles, Ileana had cared for 17 children aboard Lyrian 12. There was Kess and his sister Myra. There was Thorn, the Cragathi with too many teeth and a laugh like grinding gears. There was tiny Pip, a Cesset who communicated through color-changing patterns on her skin. There were the Dorian twins, the Helix boy, the Moth girl, each one abandoned by parents who'd fled the frontier's chaos, who decided survival meant traveling light. Ileana taught them games from Earth. She learned their songs, their languages, their customs. She invented stories where orphans became heroes. She held them when they cried for parents they barely remembered and celebrated with them when they mastered new skills. She never expected it to end. The hologram materialized without warning in her quarters, Captain Orlis, his angular features rendered in cold blue light. "Caretaker Ileana Moss, your assignment is terminated. You will vacate Lyrian 12 within 42 cycles." The words felt like vacuum exposure. What? Why? Improper care methods. Lack of proper certification for xenopediatric management. You present an unacceptable risk factor. His tone was bureaucratic ice. Your replacement arrives in 43 cycles. Transition protocols have been sent to your terminal. These children need. The matter is not open for discussion. Orlis out. The hologram vanished, leaving her staring at empty air. For 2 days, Ileana tried to appeal. She filed protests, sent messages, even attempted to contact parents who'd long since disappeared into the void. Nothing changed. The bureaucracy had spoken. On the 3rd day, she gathered the children in the common room. "I have to leave the station," she said, forcing her voice steady. "But you'll be safe here. A new caretaker is coming who—" "No," Kess stood, his glow shifting to defiant crimson. "We go with you." "Sweetheart, that's not how it works. You have to stay." "No," Myra joined her brother. "You're our family." One by one, they rose. Thorn clutched his stuffed Cragathi warrior. Pip's skin flashed urgent orange. The Dorian twins linked arms, forming an unbreakable chain. "You can't just decide." "You taught us," Kess interrupted. "You said family isn't who shares your blood, it's who stays when things are hard, who holds you when you're scared." "Who makes the darkness less dark," added Myra softly. Ileana's throat tightened. These were her own words, spoken on countless difficult nights coming back to her. "They'll stop us, the regulations." "Then we run," Thorn said, his too many teeth forming something like a smile. They scattered to pack before she could protest further. Kess and Myra gathered their mineral collection, stones from 17 worlds they'd never seen. Thorn carefully folded the drawings Ileana had made of his homeworld. Pip wrapped her favorite blanket, the one Ileana had woven from salvaged threads in Pip's traditional colors. Ileana watched them move with purpose, these impossible children who'd chosen her just as surely as she'd chosen them. She thought of regulations, of procedures, of the life waiting for her back on Earth, safe, solitary, approved. She thought of Kess's nightmares and Myra's songs and Thorn's terrible jokes, and all the ways they'd woven themselves into her heart. The choice wasn't really a choice at all. She accessed her terminal and began planning. There was a transport leaving in 18 cycles, heading rimward. She had enough credits for passage if she didn't eat much. The cargo manifest showed space for small items, or 17 small beings, if one didn't look too closely. "Listen up," she called. The children gathered, expectant. "We need to be smart about this. Quiet, careful. We move as one group, understand. Nobody gets left behind." "Nobody gets left behind," they echoed, a chorus of different voices creating unexpected harmony. Over the next 16 cycles, they prepared. Ileana forged documentation, called in old favors, found a captain who didn't ask too many questions. The children practiced being still, being silent, being invisible when needed. On departure day, they moved through Lyrian 12's corridors like shadows. Kess dimmed his glow. Pip held her colors to neutral gray. Thorn walked on his softest feet. At the docking bay, Ileana's heart hammered. The transport captain, a weathered woman named Cross, raised an eyebrow at the procession but said nothing, just gestured them aboard. As the transport disengaged and Lyrian 12 shrank in the viewports, the children pressed against the windows, watching their former home disappear. "Where are we going?" Pip's colors asked. Ileana looked at their faces, alien, familiar, beloved. "I don't know yet. Somewhere they won't find us. Somewhere we can be a family." "We already are a family," Kess said. "Yeah," she pulled them close, all 17 somehow fitting in her arms. "We already are." The stars stretched ahead, full of uncertainty and possibility. But wherever they landed, whatever challenges waited, they would face them together. The Lyrian family, scattered across the galaxy, finally going home.